Alright. Hi everyone, happy Friday, welcome back to my channel. I am Aaron Gray. Here we are, playing Phoenix Wright some more. And also, I don't know why I saved this twice. I did. Don't know. So if you weren't here last week when we played, we got through the first trial, which was like your... I was gonna say epilogue trial, but that's not the word. Tutorial trial with Mr. Butts. We did a little bit of voice acting, so we might continue with that. I might have to give someone the director voice from Red vs. Blue, because apparently I can really do that voice really well. I can also do Dee Dee from Ultimate Custom Night from FNAF really well too. Ask Mary. I do it really well. Or you can ask my ex-boyfriend. Either one. Either one works. The court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. I hate Edgeworth's hair. What the fuck? Miles Edgeworth. Better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. I don't know why I made him British. I really don't know why. It was a stylistic choice. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder. And we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin, then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Oh, poor baby. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir! My name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. Every time I think Dick Simmons from Red vs. Blue. No lie. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. Why is this theme so fast? It should be so much slower. What the hell? The body was found by this window here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to bleeding struck by a blunt object, sir. I tripped over that sentence. The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir. The court accepts this statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. What the fuck is that pose? Also, like... Now I understand what my friend was saying earlier. Oh, no. Red and blue has been tainted to me. Because red and blue. Fucking... I know it's a ship. Why they gotta be red and blue? Oh my god, this is... I don't have my notebook. Fuck. Okay. Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Was it hard as a dick? Maya Fey's arrest. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say? Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Tab is court record. Okay. How could she see if the lights weren't on? Okay. Then we get the phone conversation, okay. Whoosh. Smack. Hey, Maya just threw me something at me. What's this? What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in witness testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. Heh. Should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I need to begin my cross-examination. Woo-woo. Alright, we're gonna press everything. I fucking hate his voice. It's awful. Who did you say you got a call from? Hey, pal, don't play dumb. You know who. The call was from a customer at the Gatewater Hotel, right across from the crime scene. Okay, I pressed. Not sure it did much, though. Right, please continue. There are 2 people already there. Defendant, Mr. IFA. We'll just go press everything. Dr. Gumshoe, how long would you say it took between you receiving the call and your arrival at the scene of the crime? Right. I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's fast. That's pretty fast. Our motto this month is quick response. Just this month? You should always be... Is that the joke? That's how I got there before the killer got away. Indeed. So, tell us who the 2 people you found on the scene were. Yes, sir. Defendant, press. Are you absolutely sure it was us? Listen, pal. Your dumb act will only get you so far. With her funky hippie clothes or her spiky hair, you 2 stand out like suspicious people at a crime scene. Well, he does have a point about her. She's pretty unmistakable. Should pick my points to press with a little more care. Now you say that? I immediately arrest it. What's that? What's your reason? Well, I made a witness describing her. Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? Those shifty eyes, though. I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly what about the suspicious woman in Pink's, that's grammatically incorrect, claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't Pink, pal. Well, I guess she is Pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? Guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes. Fucking love that face. It's quality content. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Hard evidence. Hard as a dick. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How you like that? That's my hard evidence. Hard as a dick. Hehehe. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor. Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? Poor Gumshoe. I know. I'm really embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Okay. Hold on. Oh, goodness. I really want to flip it upside down. Yes, I'm taking a picture with my phone so I can flip it upside down. Leave me alone. Oh, goodness. Securing this, yes. I examined this with my own eyes. And did you find any evidence? Now, don't jump the gun on me, pal. Just listen. I'm getting to the good part. Got a bad feeling about this. Found a memo written on the piece of paper next to the victim's body. Just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean the victim wrote it. Ho ho, then who did write it, smarty pants? Who? The killer. Killer? Anyone could see that. She was framed. Ooh, am I on the right path here? Hold on. If that's the case, where's your evidence? Ha! I guess that was a bit of a tall order for you. Those without evidence shouldn't open their mouths, Mr. Wright. Yeah, pal. Arr. Well, Detective, tell us what was written on the memo you found. Guess I'm gonna continue pressing. Do you have proof it was Mia who wrote that? Of course I do, pal. Uh-oh. You sound pretty confident this might not be good. Blood on the victim's finger. She died. The victim wrote the killer's name. Oh, the objection! Death was instantaneous. Got it. Detective Gumshoe. There's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey? That's really what you're saying? But what? This is one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, Detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, Detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But... no but-ing your way out of this one, Detective. Nice. I didn't think I would catch that. Order, order. The defense has a point. Someone who would have died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? It must have been the day after. It's the day after the murder. Prosecution's point being... that though, what? The autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? Excuse? We don't like that. The second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from the blunt object, but there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way. Your Honor, it's It's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright? You look shocked. Something you want to say? I'm a sham. I say I'm a sham. Oh my god. I want... Oh goodness, I don't know what to say here. Like, obviously not I'm a sham. That's wrong. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have had to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution. Ho, ho, ho. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will, the evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts this evidence. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes? I hate how smug you are. Fuck off. Darn, this isn't good. Prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. This is gonna be my DD voice, everybody. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. I fucking hate how it's April May. Oh my god. Exactly what part of her is innocent? So much cringe. Witness, your name, please.
April May, at your service. Wink. Uh-oh, how unfortunate.
Okay, I'm trying to get the voice. It's also DD sings, so it's a bit different. Order. An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking? Wanton... Wait. Wanton. Wanton? Wanton? What? What word is that? Is that even a word? Wan? 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 Wanton winking? Okay.
Aw, yes, Your Honor.
Oh god, my voice. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred?
Gee. I was, like, in my hotel room. Teehee. I checked in right after lunch.
And this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. law offices.
That's right, big boy.
Vomits. Chokes. Deceased. We're dying. It's fine. Please testify to the court about what you saw. Thank God we can change the music now. Thank goodness.
I was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped.
How would you be able to see that, though?
The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy wink.
Well, Your Honor, I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any... wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright. What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm. Oh my god, Didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia's Fey understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Absolutely, I do. I'll gladly pursue the cross-examination, if only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Oh, Salty! Are you feeling better? I hope you're feeling better. Welcome. You get to hear my DD voice when Miss April May talks again. Oh, good. Okay, 9 o'clock at night. Song. Which woman? There was 2 of them. Both of them have long hair. Yeah, both of them, a woman with long hair. That was Mia Fey?
Uh-huh. Slender, sort of. Well, some people might say pretty, if that's your thing.
Your thing? And the person attacking her?
The one attacking her?
Okay, I don't need to do that. Matthew girl sitting in the defendant's chair. The woman like dodged to one side and ran away. Dodged to one side where? She dodged? Dodged what?
Well, the attack.
Please continue your testimony.
But that girl, she caught up
And she hit her with, assuming, the clock. How did you know it was my client?
Huh? Well, gee. First of all, she had a girl's physique. And secondly, she was small. Who else could it be but her?
She has a point. A question. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks. Uh-oh. Stinky. Facebook really is going to make me say stinky, isn't it? Y'all have been bad influences.
What?
Uh-oh. Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you saw nothing. I'm going to say she saw nothing. Did you really see the defendant at all? What the fuck was that face? What the fuck was that side-eyed face? What was that? Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me, because I'm clueless about this, I mean.
Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. Oh! Ooh! Ooh! Roasted! No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus.
But...
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May?
Rar, what are you trying to say, you mean lawyer?
Stinky. Hey! Hey, Red, how are you? That is Red, right? Not mattered. Ha 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 ha.
I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details are necessary, darling.
Ew. Miss May, the court would like you to remind you to please omit nothing from your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise. Wink.
Ew. She looks like she would say, you know, like, yeah, or she would. Like, she's holding her hands like you, like, you know, like,
Yeah, roar.
your testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her. Alright, new testimony, I believe.
I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with the weapon. I saw it. I did it.
I did? No, I did it. Be a good girl, proves my point.
That clock. That kind of statue-y clock. The thinker, I think.
Wait, hold on. How would you know? How would you know it's a clock, though?
Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you? Tee-hee.
How do you know it's a clock? I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. Alright, we're gonna press her. Wait, I want to ask her to... Her right or our right? Or her, their right? Is that right as in your right? Or you look...
Which hand do I hold my knife again? Right. It was my right hand. Right?
Should you know? Satisfied, Mr. Wright. Please continue. Ran after her. The weapon. That clock. How would you know it's a clock? Clock. Didn't this come up in another testimony recently?
Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all.
No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. That clock. Let's present. Objection! Miss May. I love that. Miss May. What you said just now was quite revealing. And not in the way of your cleavage, ma'am. Ma'am.
Revealing? Ooh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer?
Ew. This hurts to say. My gut hurts. You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that by just looking at it. When her face it goes sideways, oh my god. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock, too. And he was found guilty of murder. Order! Order! Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock?
Ooh, erp.
I like Edgeworth's objection more than Mr. Wright. Just saying that right now. The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with the trivial matters. Yes, yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright.
Objection.
But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Whew, that was close. If you stopped me there, the trial would be over.
Huh? What? So, what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
What? That's... Because I heard it? Yes, I heard it say the time, but you were fucking
When did you hear it? So, you've been to the law offices of May & Co.
No. Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. Hee hee.
The law offices of Fay & Co. where the murder took place is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? Not at all. No, Your Honor. Can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because... she couldn't have heard it. You were at the hotel. There's no way you could have heard a clock go off in the building next door. You have proof that she could not? Amateurs. Listen to me, Mr. Wright. In the courtroom, proof is everything. Without it, you are nothing. You are nothing. And I would like to propose a test to see if she really could have heard. No. Prosecution denies your request. What? On what grounds? This is a trivial matter with no direct bearing on the case at hand. Indeed. Objection sustained. Damn. Time to switch directions. Quick. See, Mr. Wright? It's gonna be the same. It couldn't have rung. Oh, because she took the inner workings out. That's right. Your Honor, members of the court. It is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. It's empty. That clock is missing its clockwork. How could you possibly? Just take a look, right now. Oh, see anything interesting, Your Honor? Is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar.
Fats?
Well, Miss May? No. Tisk, tisk. Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow, he knew. I'm afraid you forgot one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there's no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. That is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clock was removed? Ho ho. Impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Edgeworth's face is like... What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence is... Take that! Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone. Ooh, you have a girly phone. Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone. It contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order! What the fuck is the face? What the fuck is this face? What is this? What is this? What is going on? The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. Grumble. The detective better remember he's up for the evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock?
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw the clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. Wink.
So the witness has seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? Yes. The witness claims she has seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to the court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness has not seen the clock. It was made by Larry. It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever.
What?
A friend of mine made the clock. Only two exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in the police custody.
Impossible. Everything is sold in stores.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh yeah, up top. Oh, excuses not on sale today. Yo, he's slaying.
Ooh. Oh, ho, ho.
I'm not even gonna. Excuse? What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it. She should die for it. Die! This took a twist. Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
Oh, silly me. Did I, like, lose it? I guess I did. Teehee. Wink.
Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? What is this face and shading? What is happening? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you had heard about it. Witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There was no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I could show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon as a clock. Wiretap. Have a look at this. Ooh, that. I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Faye's phone, were you not? Ooh. Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. Proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock. Hold on. That the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock. Hold on. Wait, hold on. What? The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, no. President Benson's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? You guys can hear the game okay, right? Is it too quiet? Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Yes, can hear. Good. Amazing. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May. Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer.
It's so fair, all of you ganging up on me like that.
You would like that, wouldn't you, though?
Oh, so I'm the bad girl, is that it? Is that it?
That did it. The court's seen the real Miss May now. Now deal the final blow. Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question.
Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity tapping irrelevant?
God, she's saying exactly what Etcher wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone? Ha! I'd like to see her pull that off.
Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you?
Damn, she's good.
Well, you're not the first man who's thought that, and of course, I can and will.
You can't be serious. No way.
Way, I say, way. Oh, and I assure you, I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night? Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy.
Room service?
Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold? No. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee.
God, now I really want a Java chip frappuccino. Ice coffee?
Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Wink.
Ergo, the witness was not on the scene of the crime of the murder. Why you buffering? Why? Excuse. Stream. Why are you buffering? Very, very confused. Alright, continuing. So where does that leave us? It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing to the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. No, they're going to let her just walk away. There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. Ooh, I don't know. Oh, goodness. I don't know. Oh, why am I yawning? This music's good. It's quality content. Oh goodness, I don't know. chat help me? Because I don't know. I honestly don't know what the answer is. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. It's not even 8 o'clock at night. Why am I doing this to myself? This is the one thing like I'm gonna look up. X-ray. Oh goodness. Oh, Ace Attorney. Alright, so it was called Bellboy. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
I think you've sunken quite low enough already.
I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition: if Miss May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. And thereby, you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition. What? I'd better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? Accept. Alright, I've got nothing to lose except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition. Fool. Fell right into my trap. Uh-oh. Wait. Very well. Court calls the hotel bowl boy to the stand. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Yes, sir. Should I give him director voice? Should I give him the voice of the director? Do it. Okay. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. Oh my god. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel. Oh my god. In business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 p.m. in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. Who drinks iced coffee at 9 o'clock at night? That should just be questioned immediately. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination. That doesn't tell us anything. Alright, I'm ready. I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved in the murder now, I'll be finished. Alright, that's not important. You sure is Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. And then I saw there. Salty, I hate you. And the point being, I remembered her quite well, sir. Yes. What then? She asked for iced coffee brought to her on 9 o'clock on the dot. 9 on the dot, you say? Yes. I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir. Wouldn't you want to drink it during the program, not like after 9, time of the murder? I brought it to her request. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. Precisely 9. Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir, 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy, tee-hee. I'd like an iced coffee at exactly 9. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9, sir. Why would she be so particular about that time? I guess Miss May herself. Okay. Then she couldn't have witnessed it. You are sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, she, I guess, sir, favored me with an embarrasser, sir. Embarrasser? Is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, Oh, fuck, he's French, not... Fuck, he's French, not Southern. I'm still continuing to do director voice, it's fine. I don't think I could do a good French accent. Ha ha, wee wee will get. But not a French kiss, more of a peck on the cheek. Now I'm gonna do a cross between on accident. Southern France. Why would she have done that? I believe, perhaps, she's momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good, there's nothing there. Is that it? Tisk, finally, you understand this bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you'll end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It's a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. I can't let this happen, can I? Protest. Wait. Please wait. Yes? Does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask you one last question. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. Hello to my 6 viewers. How you doing tonight? Now, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question, that's all. Okay. This really is it. Now. It's my last chance. What do I ask about? Bed making! Fuck, what the What do I ask him about? Bed making. That's funny. I want to say... Oh, the mouse, the cursor just is interesting. So that's about check-in. So tell me about check-in. Tell me about when you checked in Miss May. Oh, alright. Very well, sir. My first thought was that she was a beautiful, beautiful person. She's just my type of girl, so it was a disappointment, really. I see. Excuse me, what exactly was the disappointment? Well, I am not without charm, sir, but even I have little chance with her lover there. What did he just say? What did you say? Rather, quite. Bellboy. Tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person? I object. That was objectionable. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Ah, yes, quite. Indeed. I love how his name is Bellboy. They don't actually give him a name. It's just Bellboy. It was a good barista there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention if I was specifically asked, Goof. Ooh. Edgeworth pissed. You fool. I've done it. I've won. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room? That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold it impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Simple. It was the man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Ooh. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. What a convenient little setup, but it's too late. Too late? Suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Yikes. Oof. Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That is all for today of the trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned. Oh, fuck. I didn't realize this was going to be a 2-part trial. Cool. Mr. Wright, you are amazing in there. Really? She's so cute. I love her. I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know. Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too. Huh? That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips, it sent shivers up my spine. If you say so. So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well... No, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? I mean, that man with my Miss May. He's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that, anyway? I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir. I'm going to find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe so. Sis. Don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow. I promise. Counting on you. Excuse me. I asked for a full record of April's maid's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow, but now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. Interesting. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in the detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. To be continued, with a period at the end, because even though that's not a complete sentence, but it's okay. Ha 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 ha! Yes, plus save. Save here. Yes.
Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place like this.
Dank? Excuse me? That is not terminology this game should be using.
It's really quite moving.
Not. You stinking lawyer. I hope you die. Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at my fallen Miss May. No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask. Unfortunately, there is nothing I want to be asked. Have you done enough questioning, you spiky head? Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard.
So? What is it you wish to ask me then,
For starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? Fuck, I hate this music. No, not examine. No, talk. That man. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on.
No way, Jose.
Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone?
Aw, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal.
Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May.
Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school, Creep.
This woman is impossible to talk to. Your attitude. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Ooh, that does it. Bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer. Bottom. Can't tell. Does she have a thing against lawyers or just against me? Alright. We're gonna yeet. Ah, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewater's rep, as they say. Huh? Rep? Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where murderer used a wiretap. We could charge a premium for the room, of course. It would be great for business, sir. Whoa, Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you are our honored guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you. Let's talk. Miss May. About Miss May. Oh, her? Sir, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said. To what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. I want to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are on the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger. There we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him. Photo. Hotel. Could you tell me about this hotel? Absolutely. And on the subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle. A subtitle? The Gatewater Hotel. Murder Manor. Well, what do you think? Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea set. Alright. Let's move. Let's go to the law office. Looks like forensics is taking the day off today. Dr. Gumshoe's nowhere in sight. Police really gave this place a working over. I doubt there are any valuable clues left. Suppose it can't hurt to take a look around, though. Here's just perfectly clean. An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that Mia saw when she saw Cry. Let's check out one of these days. Sky's looms on my eye. There's the hotel right across the way. Mia's favorite potted plant. Guess I'll have to water it now. Couldn't cram more even if you wanted to. So this file's missing? Nah, I'm imagining things. Trying to make sure I got everything. No clues here. Ooh, the painting's missing. Huh. Looks like Grossberg is out today. Again. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on the wall? Yeah. It was a painting of... Fuck, I don't remember. Wasn't it? What's this? Old photos. There are two lying here. Something's being written on the pencil in the back. DL6 Incident Exhibit A, DL6 Incident Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. Sure, I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo. Might be a valuable clue now. I'll take it for now. Oh, that's on the desk. Swap photos. Alright. Now we're gonna move to the detention center. No. Gatewater Hotel. 100%. Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. You know how it be. No, I don't. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that's the man? Affidavit. This guy's way too excited about this. Well, sure. Why not? Yes. He excited. The director's clone is excited. This is an AU where the director is a bellboy. I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. I don't even know if that's how you pronounce it, but it's okay. Just hurry up and write it. Not even Miss May could play dumb to this. Alright. Thanks, bellboy. Alright, move detention center.
You again? Can you take the hit and stay gone?
Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me.
Oh, so it's my fault now? You don't even have you don't have to you don't just have spiky hair. You also have a spiky heart.
That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. Could you have a look at this?
What's that?
The bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything he saw, such as the man you checked in with, who was most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. Let's be nice. Let's ease our fears. Okay. She's vulnerable now. Should be gentle. Miss May. Well, it would be easy for me to hand this affidavit to the police. If they get involved, wouldn't your boss be even more, inconvenienced? All I want to do is have a little chat with him. You won't tell me?
Is that all you have to say?
Yes.
If it's so easy for you to get the police involved, then why don't you? Somehow I think you're not up to it,
Some little kindness and they jump all over you. That had the opposite effect of what I hoped.
Smirk. Poor little lawyer, and you were so close.
This isn't working. I think I've worn out the piece of paper's usefulness. Damn it! Wait, do I need another affidavit? Do I need to get another one? Bellboy seems to be out, huh? Sound of water coming from the shower. La-da-dee, money making. I got the money making blues. Someone seems to be enjoying washing the showers. Screwdriver's still stuck in the drawer. I better not touch it. No telling what the bellboy would do to me. That's what they're getting today. See. Simple bed. It's recently made. Face as expected. I'm not good with flower names except maybe tulips and sunflowers. Still painting. Whatever. Oh, wait, no, I want to talk. Wasting your time.
My lips are sealed.
About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? I'm not telling. Look, he's being accused of murder. I don't think you want to be protecting him.
Would you have sold out the late Miss Faye to the cops?
No.
See? Damn.
Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. I don't have anything. I've ruined it. It's go. Let's go to Fenco. No one's here. Let's go to Grossberg. Alright, this is getting ridiculous. Where the heck is that loafer? Him. Ah, the old familiar clearing of the throat. Aha, you again. Hello, Mr. Grossberg. Well, well. You were quite the thing, my boy. Excuse me? The trial. He was there? Reminded me of myself when I was a youth. Yes, something got passed on through Mia, maybe. Brings back memories, it does. Ah, days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. I apologize. It is all a bit too much for me, my boy. Seeing you today, I appreciate the reminiscing, but I'd much rather you give me some information. So you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. I couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. Don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl. If you were that worried about it, why didn't you offer to defend her? I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know. Right, Mr. Wright. No, I'm sorry. It's just, I need more time to think about it, my boy. He does seem troubled about something. Maybe I can find something that will inspire him to talk. The other day, I'm sure there was a big, pretentious-looking painting on that wall. Pretentious-looking? Well, you know the one I mean. Anyway, where'd it go? Ah, yes, well, I got rid of it. Got quite tired of the thing, really. I, sold it, you see. Yes, that's right. Sold it? Not sure I buy that. Wasn't the painting rather important to you, sir? Did something happen? I don't see how it's any of your business. Please, speak no more of that accursed painting. Mumble. Oh goodness, I don't have anything to get him to talk. Excuse me, I was wondering about this photograph. Where did you get that? I borrowed it. Well, give it back at once. Mr. Grossberg, tell me about the man in the photo. He may have been in that hotel room with April May on the night of the murder. Do you know something about him? Anything? Ahem. Very well. I'll tell you what I know. However, you didn't hear from me, if you follow. I follow. That man is Mr. Red White. He's the president of Blue Corps. Red White. Red, white, and blue. Oh my god. Blue Corps. There's something like a detective agency, right? They're information pros. They sell information, you see. Sensitive information. Despite his name, Mr. White has the blackest reputation of any man in this country. Should you run across him, watch what you say. You wouldn't want him digging up any dirt on you. Selling information. Sounds like blackmail. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? I suppose. Mr. Redwhite, at last. Finally. The lead on this guy. Even if April May couldn't have done it, he could have. Time to take action. Now, I must ask you to leave. I need to think about things alone. Alright. Let's move. Blue Corps. Oh, he sold the painting to him. What's with the surreal decor? Welcome. Please furnish me with the title of your personage. What the? Your name. What's your name? I was just inquirably asking the title that you go by. This guy's like Felix. This man's is Felix from Red vs. Blue. Just with purple hair. I mean, it could also be Donut, considering how flamboyant he is, but like, personality-wise, I'm getting Felix vibes. Right. Phoenix Wright. Inquirably. Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous. Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary. The words that don't exist. What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corps. You know, corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I am not used to conversing with the wordily challenged. What a fruitcake. Maybe it is donut. Okay. Let me guess. You're an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to me like this? What does he mean by that? No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yipes. This guy's arrogance meters off the scale. Oh, this music's jiving, man. Let's talk. Miss May. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corps, is she not? Correct. She was my secretariat. What a shock it was to hear what she had done. What she has done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed. She is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as a part of her duties, but I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this. Sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room? Who could say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does not remember you very clearly. No matter. That bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. He raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? You should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh ho ho. The police, the courts. To me they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement. What kind of company is Blue Corps anyway? Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future, you might say. We are the future. Sell information. In just 10 years, I've built this business up into the grand office you see now. Ah, in case you were wondering, Blue Corps was named after the color blue. No shit. I, Red White of Blue Corps. I hate that. As founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course, even though you're wearing pink and purple. Fantabulistic, is it not? Painting. There's something that's been bothering me. Yes? What might that be? The big painting on the wall over there. Say, when did you get that painting? No idea. I forgot. I've seen that painting before. Yesterday, in fact. Why do I find that painting here today? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend. A mere lawyer. Worth nothing. Zilch, zippo, nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney. Grotty burger. What? Ugh. Did you get bitch slapped? He punched me. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Charge away, I welcome it. For it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say. But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It's a world beyond your compensation. Did you mean comprehension? Not compensation? You came here from Grottisburg, I presume. Mr. Grossberg's. Yes. You must ask him. Why is it that this painting of this hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now. Skedaddle. There is nothing more to discuss. Huh? I don't think he knows me standing here. Jumping Trifosasats. Oh, you. What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days. I'm not senile yet. I'm just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering him. That much is clear. Dear Chairman, I forget to inform you that this man has turned himself into a pickle. Excuse me, where was this? Excuse? I need to see. I live to see it. I need to see it. I have a voice chat while watching your stream. Very nice. Good job. I love you. So, I paid Blue Core a visit. They play in Jackbox. Maybe I would love to stream it on here, but like I don't know how other people would feel comfortable with that. Like if I were to stream like the audio and the video, I don't think people would be comfortable with that. It would have been great, but still, I don't have consent, so can't do that. But I would love to play Jackbox on here sometime. So, I played Blue Core Visit. Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me. Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy. This man is Wyoming. This man's is Wyoming. I mean, I wouldn't want to do it now because, like, I'm doing this, but in the future. This man's is Wyoming. You see, it's just... Mr. Grossberg, sir. There was a giant painting hanging right here the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with. Well, I saw it. Today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Core, Red White's office. So, you noticed? I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes. And I know what it is. You're lovers. That'd be great. Donut Wyoming, ship anybody. Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail? Ding. Ding. I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof. Very well. This may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you were Mia's understudy. Perhaps it was fate. What's he talking about? Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Core is the company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. 15 years? All because of the Dl6 incident, as you may have guessed. The name in the back of the photographs. As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did. So that's the connection. It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy, but arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible. I'm taking pictures for my blog. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. He gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. Alright. What is the DL6 incident? DL6 is nothing more than the sorting code that the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago. I received a quest from the medium. The spirit medium. Medium. Her name was Misty Faye. Faye. Oh goodness, my voice is starting to go. Indeed. She was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police. And she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. That's what Maya was talking about the other day. Did all I could, and in the end, cleared her of her wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident. But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg? DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him. You told Wright? He offered me riches. It was like an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked to the police from mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. I see. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office. She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found. Alright. Let's move. Logs. It's funny. Looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe we should have another look. All the cases the chief ever worked on are filed here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? See if anything catches my eye. Haha. Misty Faye. That's Mia's and Maya's mother. Should I take a look? Yes. I've tarnished the Faye name, leaving only these words, my mother vanished. I was determined to find the one who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite, who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is... The record stops there. So Mia knew Grossberg. J through S. Pseudo reports. There's writing on most of these in pencil. White. This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all too. I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Check, sure. We didn't check the last. We didn't check T through Z. The entire W section is missing. Was it taken? Right. Let's move. I'm not sure what else there is to do. I found this in Mia's files. So she was investigating Red White, as I expected. Well, if you want to challenge him, you could present this in court. Not a bad idea. Alright, so let's move. I don't know where else this is to go. Let's go back to Gatewater. Apparently Miss May is in questioning. Doubt they'll let me talk to her today. Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message here has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. Alright, so we need evidence. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing a suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how? I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia. She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word. White. Mr. White, I know what you did to the politician. You were blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him, either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation, Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No. I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Secretary's office, hello? Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. White. You're wrong, Mr. White. Excuse me. What I should be doing now is going after you. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tap her phone. Then, Mia was murdered, and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So, the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. Secretary's office. We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. White, that you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed, but could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man. What? Mr. White, this isn't one of those. Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police, now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer. And as was Miss Mia. How dare you? I point the finger at you, and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they make even you look competent. I feel faint. Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Ah, Butts. Harry Butts. Right, actually. Phoenix Wright. And my friend's name is Larry. Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was the murderer, right? Detective Gumshoe. I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. I forgot how deep this case went. Can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. Wright's going to be a set trap for me. Prosecution will be in on it, of course, Edgeworth included. An attorney was signed to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Wright. Mr. Wright. Oh, Maya. Great. They let you out of detention. Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. Ha. Now I'm afraid we switched places. What? You mean you? I explained what happened to Maya. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you. This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Well... Alright. You can be my defense lawyer tomorrow. Alright. Huh? Leave it to me then. I am Mia's sister after all. Lawyership runs in her blood. Was it ghost powers that ran in your blood? I better run to the bookstore and quick pick up a copy of Law for Rookies. Wait. What? I'm kidding. It was a joke. No way. Oh, really? I was kidding. But thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay. Then come to the trial tomorrow. Okay. I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. Times may change, yet with crime it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finished in a day, most with a guilty verdict. Never thought I would end up in a defendant's chair myself for this case. With the true culprit appearing as the star witness. This is it. Tomorrow it's me or him. To be continued. Yeah. I want to keep playing, but my voice says no. My voice really is saying no right now. Alright, I'm probably going to end it here for the sake of my voice, so I'm not overdoing it. This was fun. I think doing the different voices helps bring it a little bit more character. The trials are definitely more interesting the more days you go into it. So I should, yeah. Next Friday I'll be streaming this again. We're just gonna continue on and see how far we get. I might have to, thank you for streaming. Love you too, Salty. Love you. I might get some friends to help split voice lines with me. That could be fun. It's just like it's so much reading, and it's not like in Danganronpa where you get like a break from reading. It's just constant reading, and that's what's like killing my throat. So I might get some friends to help do some reading. We'll see. Alright. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Greatly appreciated. Tomorrow on Chaotically Aaron's channel, we will be playing Fall Guys at 2 o'clock Eastern. It's going to be grand time. And then Sunday is going to be Watch Dogs. Continuing on with that. And that'll be exciting. And then don't forget to check my social medias and Discord for the updated stream schedule for next week. And with that, signing off for the night. Adios. Bye, everyone.